Oh, into Ubana Ubermark for the 70% of the FOB price near there. But as long as you be on financial, if you can't say a cabin. There's one floor beer. I kept saying it. Never me could meeting. I make say, Cocoa, Ghana by a Japadia. Emra Wah, Emma Ghana, Libya, which mean ton cocoa. Whilst I just said the end, I will be when the mango, which me cotton were outside near the cocoa is not like that. And the cocoa, no, I buy beer, but now say a major a German subono. You say you say the TBA and Abana say we should cook for because in good times, you know, about a benefit. In bad times, it's about to benefit because liberal system and I could be a 10, 20, 18 for me group. No more to me arrangement or butchery into what you cook when I say born in your uncle or cotton. Oh, can be different. But when you cocoa, you to Ghana Hebiano, a Abani Genti Cocoa Board, and the apex of a organization and share cocoa, are buying the active cocoa board, the emulating thing in a. And under cocoa board, there are several other structures. I say, Omudi Ejuma, Bini, say, Abano, a cocoa board, Emma. License buyers not to talk cocoa fear for no home crashing in area. As a set unit to be a ton cocoa. The unit in a firm cocoa marketing company. The cocoa marketing company, Omo and a ton cocoa, no, both Amanone any local Hano, Omo cocoa processing factories, Kakre or Hano, Omo Diombe in a cocoa marketing company, a ton Emma. Na kwa me hono technical pa nti se wonye obi a wakodare mu na yedo beto na we say wo de wona kita green a letter from Jubilee House nti wo de obey na obey I'm telling you say Kwame wo de a cocoa board back of from say 2 enu bi na to CCA denti abasa ina ne say Kwame system na ye de to cocoa no na omo no you developing new you know the first year you just in the syndicated loans na syndicated loans no aka omo hweso no de the cheapest way I didn't ska any sadia no but we obi a odwen Ghana ho pa na ya to cocoa Ghana hanomo to the go best time e ba ni ade nyina na say still the syndicated loans and the better cocoa dia. Let's just say independence now you can independence because I mean who could you know about it in dollars now what they are back what you see this never better cocoa now when you say 50 that I need a beer cocoa no 1st October if it's October November December come got 39 basically that is the peak of the cocoa production season, the peak power na market. Ghana cocoa afibia yet 70% of it, you know. And that time in the you like crop season. For example, if by this time I to be June, July, August, so because of a penny in sooner and torness animal cocoa no cry into me 3 years so na bani and kitty light. Into I honor the Inya cocoa hibia. But
Slana moto.
Only at all, and dear, we talk from the beer cocoa. I last I say Bieno August. August from August now to July this year. We need talk cocoa, but just that Ghana cocoa eating about 70%. No, between October, November, and December. And the hono and necessary cocoa board for a take advantage. Na omu ton cocoa mbenyano na unim this year. We say Randy Abe ebe CEO no. Normally anka within cocoa marketing companies has structure na hono. Ahona normally no one person emerge say ono be MD4 cocoa marketing company. Milika can say a hono a very technical cocoa tono. And yes, what banchi de kusi just cocoa. No, it's not like that. Very technical. And see within them now the oil head now I wababe the MD. And see every government be bar. Hono we don't touch it like that. But when the Excellency President Mahama appointed somebody after appointed Randino. He appointed somebody said on head cocoa marketing company. Or no buy no well why not but say and in game for now only a day he perceived them say MVP 40 and transfer and change almost katai. A conference to the new system be about Nesicano. It's a call for syndicated loans. Yet to me is some new module bia. It me register Sicano if you could buy a snankasa who had anchors if one almost capa because cocoa industry a big power.
Yeah.
A big power, the whole world, it's about $120 billion a business. But besides Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, you produce about 60-70% of the cocoa. Just about 6 billion. 6 billion Cote d'Ivoire because Cote d'Ivoire cocoa is big. And see, you will not for about 2 pence.
I see.
As I said, it is a system you owners a big cocoa buyers now more at all for their chocolate industries now in Europe and Americas. I say, Umbetodia, and yes, I say, Yama, I raise Sikano Mayan in cities. Now, ye talk cocoa, ye talk cocoa, no, now ye the qua, the cotton, because cocoa, just be forward sales and sports sales. 84 says the crowd have you could Benjamin, they told last year. And the ama problem with now, but say, American as or call a cocoa marketing company. It's a say cocoa no at that time not price near about $7,000 or $8,000. Then think a cocoa no for sales. So
yeah,
Sana no when is car, but when you only as a try. A better price, 10,000. Don't need the normal transport thing. Come they making you. And the chacha, look, anybody can verify from there. Come we seeing the ipa, oh yes, shada. This I just want to make it. Almost the Ghana crafo ato chacha. And they work out umsi. It's a sense but yeah, 4 sales at that time. Who's that? Then tell about say, more opposition. Omo condemn forward sales arrangement ne sabi wanu ne ya to cocoa sa forward sales advantages and a small disadvantages bi wom advantage say kwame say ne ebo no hu say eye cocoa ade no so eye trend into we study trend na no say ade we entimi nkomru say na entimi ntima form say nti ba bi we eye na wato ama omo beto no forward sales nti I say next year we be here 100,000 metric tons. I know what one man. At the time no so now what supply no. But what you see Canada? And your friends say forward sales. Advantage of what they say. Say a bono etiba from Shimwa. Would they what you see? Oh, and she no nothing. Because normally cocoa and yet 2024 May April May hono. And 2025 when the bono peja anymore and no can factors a man peja anymore and say there are factors at the coin of your brother Satiba from you. That cocoa price and cost for sir because don't say if you say a cocoa cocoa and no so sir. Oh, penalty by addicted. Did he? And I didn't so well won't mean you a woman with you. So producer just say in Pacron better one tar. It was the price not here, but from forces of demand and supply, cocoa marketing, and forces of demand and supply. It is that time from a bonny baby book for cocoa producing countries, no more shortage by Yasi, Bell 2023-24. Now, I affected subsequent production years. Ghana, Mimi Kufa Kona, Adena, a chamba. I have money in a PBC, the cocoa in Ghana, you see about 400,000 metric tons of production Cote d'Ivoire lose about over 1 million metric tons. Enti ebe shorty we are seeing now. A shorty sape now chocolate manufacturing companies no omu pen at whatever price. And the man at the end of shooting could do so. But now what they didn't know, and they say not Kevin no doing the point be a said the above for because that countries need a lot of innovations near maybe production that's also sorry so production picked up again and you can say weather also favorable the production pick it up demand so now pick it up at the same rate you can just say and 2 years sisi ama ye ho achiri yenya sika fanto kokonu na asem na kwame anosi because woman ton at that time na woman ton forward since am ye just can sisi a person mo koton kokonu at spot a year the amount has come down so mo kaso mo ton sisi pa eka and the baba no man ton sisi so it may even go down further and government is so to enforce there na so kasemo edema no papa yenya yinim nkrata mu de eba yenim de yinim se kasemo edema to papa nti so be yi sika pudu pa fi budget na yenum na odi betua
okovoga
ebe din na the other year omo ejunje ho but I know the mesompa chemesa busuna sompa hini or kind of say perish the thoughts ma we busu class say a bet producer price so Ghana
3,000 I didn't know so
yep so that and no and necessary atwinchine abandonable
and perish the thought perish the thought
and not make us say perish the thought because anka I no am serious say kasa say nyina anka ya no befa yeah ka yam ka bia ko ni bia because they say me kakra beto about 2025 na mentia property I couldn't move but me kakra beto about 2 weeks ago yeah primary no na pharmacy ba me hu nyina say a serious matter. A lot of them, before Abeshi Omuno, say, Nami Amwaye. And as someone making, not with any bad intent, say, Nami Amwaye, Amayen Tina resolve Koko Kwafui a intem because all way or the any brain eka. Koko Kwafobia. No matter what anybody does, but Thomas as a palmer, Galamsey for the bidder on Tonda. Because Kuku na be the susu. Nanam or heritage, there's no way I'll better. But or what the any brain eka. She said, baby, I do know. And unfortunately for Ghana, all the cocoa growing areas in how you to skako. And the skako na yet you said they go vote for the who are dancing. Go the woman toy and move far if it's small scale minus you. And Emma Ghana, you say your champions are. You may see no edge inflation, voodoo figures be a baba, which you and your practical, but you say your intentions to your so now the sustainability in the agent. The thing now could say Kukuka Fono. Ebufuna umukaso mo ton almost as na small scale miners cocoa industry is finished come you know cocoa is competing with other crops the land na ibibia cocoa
okay
cocoa is competing with other crops
like what
like coconuts
okay
like rubber
okay and a cashew
because cashew there was certain areas be the for instance transitional zone hona cashew no
okay
so on the kuku fana umudua honmina is akwa unye because of the bad weather omudia ni na cashew because cashew can withstand the bad weather unti hokrampo there and we are talking about the cocoa so the bia to skako Ghana the regions na you dwa cocoa pa ho as soon as a scalco especially small scale miners. It is a base of G lands because gold price is at its highest level in history. So it is a amount I so attractive say Obiafi said midnight and that's African to be on the Chikrano or Tom will be near to Benyeska. So saying comforting to and that's now cocoa farms go for age grown. I fear for the industry. As I said, Abani will be as quickly as possible if they want to save the cocoa industry. But how? The how no problem is here.
And this is can baby so say, with your experience and as Deputy Minister for the Agric, now only cocoa for he unim books you me. How no see say aban edge or dreamsha, dem pa na o catch that by on so. Onkwaje bosia on pesika foforo ontua na sebia ye say next time around ebia na be yi dem men pa because ye can say cocoa for still ye ntua am ka unti dem pa na honorable saban oye
kwame say me catch say I have 3 cocoa farms in 3 different locations so I am say South Hall and I feel it directly. Into me cocoa once in beer, me as a farmer and not as a member of parliament. Because member of parliament told me but cocoa farms it's an inheritance kind of thing. And see Yakuma Edda so Kwame, I'm telling you. The first year those days, I told you that my life, I lived it in secondary tertiary.
Yeah.
You understand?
I was in the crowd uka fanti.
Oh, come and you CMB scholarship. And come me then the quiet baby be fee me school in Puano secondary. CMB scholarship. And it's cocoa scholarship. I don't joke with it at all. And meaning idea sila eyema nkofo ye baby aye fifia edua cocoa no aboa cocoa farmers ton cocoa during the hard times na ebia obi abegin be 5-6 years next kind of fear bio I've paid a nkofo be on 3 occasions cocoa na ese kutua school fees ni sane man na nkofo abeto cocoa no fufu cocoa farms no for 8 years na dey intimate pe na me kwa kutua na maji cocoa ama wo mu and there's examples in my constituency like that but the me hu ye no bebre but no mu dey yard papa mu dey hwe omuma no school cocoa nti we ton ema a small scale miners na omu dey na ochu pe etu ni nyina egu a and na ochu no cocoa no so say a ombeti etu ni nyina egu no mutu ni nyina egu a asasene afiusa cocoa na afiusa scan so awoje ye no e kote sem frama woni be ba ho so no na why ohiani wa brubru o man so ntimi nko school subsequently enti am side na e be particularly I always want to look for solutions me anytime they are share my position there me pay complaints the bro me pay way forward anytime they are way forward because there are no problems no because I'll be recounting 10 years so that's the problems no when you 1 2 3 sources of the problem now they are carrying a solution but in this case I'm not in government or we are not in government the only thing I say advice you see one other problem here and also by you see farmers affecting and say abayi baya na omuyi cocoa industry ni efi Minister of Food and Agriculture and omu de kwese under finance ministry at forcing I don't know what came over him. He comes from a cocoa growing area in Ejuma Kobisa in the central region ni ho cocoa hopa enti na mi say cocoa from day na o dono how to seedlings how di dua how to sell betsi. Everything about cocoa is agriculture because for now extension officers of being agric nemo uka me say cocoa enye agric nemo finance need trader I will not agree with you who finance now baby no we na true cocoa body to scan Bank of Ghana, you are in control. So why do you want to say cocoa me yenyin Minister of Agric call finance ministry? And look at how any problems because finance you know problem and also so much say what they cocoa this is the problem we face. And she said the solution is at first etimia miaji a year fee cocoa food and agriculture ministry know their finance there. Let's say all the appointments and all those things. Let's say ya better start to be with media. Then the number one responsibility say about cocoa industry and he being the finance minister on no share seek a seminar so Ghana and you ask baby seek a baby at forcing baby. If that is the case, then Atufosin should raise that kind of money now. No matter what, because you say, you will be a big push. Cocoa industry now Ghana for over 100 years. When Ghana was Gold Coast now, Babaye, Ghana crowd, cocoa na enkra Musa. And she said, one time, that's the cocoa industry need be collapse here. One she and another some for and for when she would die. Who got to one woman. And there's so many and say, Pesika. Go dear Muton said 10 billion you boy who suffer here. A dear power, what will profit a man? Say, what's the 1 year scale? Guamako, a city no at me, Edina Brani. Inflation about be do 3.something%. Benit say power be cool school, be dear, be whole Ghana inflation power within 1 year. Say, yes, to Christo Crown or Nanti or Posokra, Punk, a bed out take a crap. Now we. What me I side is yeah, Naja Ghana for your say and churches to a GDDR. Then in the same way, that over $10 billion cocoa now, Yaneska, and she also now shows one Tisas can be never got here a cocoa foka. And the industry near best sustaining. Yes, yeah, big push projects are Kasan Yakaka say big push. If that is your priority, and now oh yeah, then my cocoa and so any priority. Kwame, say yes, sir. Me solution now, but because they must perish the thought. Let's say because better you know. And then can go in the student can go on.
Now, is it too late for us to go for a syndicated loan?
Kwame, and yeah, too late. But a season.
Okay.
But Kwame, syndicated loans and the entire man. Na ye kase sadie no yen and everybody in Ghana was talking about say ya independence for all this so ya jibusa san ya tokoko ba dem so kwa waka bida
yeah
and go for kind solutions and ye solution na diama abase ni na ye solution mo buy na mo ebe pam mo no mo manage sadie no ama mo timenya good advice no and am apaska.
Okay.
And on the cocoa no to chacha. Nanka yenya solution 2023, 2024, 2025. A cocoa season no coming. Yet the same method in the talk cocoa. What is that? SARS-NBC da.
Yeah, be.
See, I'm scanning in Abe going to during a mobile power January ebeya Muko Bank of Ghana no. This a sikana ye talk cocoa. Is kapudu a better honomo na egu mo account mo your international bank bi wo London e hona yikuku a foreign e ne hona egu ko kwa neska no gu hopucha minti modi kra ana mo bete da obe inherit bia akobia bia yese wo fa both
assets and liabilities
now you keep we see kwatuni bia na he keep happening on na bomu yese guho na mu yese guho na chese wo ni senke de ho no se usem emra anka obi abetumi aye enti ne de obehwe ho so you need to think outside the box way outside the box and ye bibisa and na babeto a want to implement it because me see omo de Ghana eku afford ekoku eto chacha ye pay $10,000 per ton. When at 7,000 you can keep between your home for so be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, per price, Papa. And I know me cocoa industry no said you sit here. Up and down. At times a cut down it means twice about 5-6 years. Then pejanimu kakra because of a Daniel Kofodi, who decided so many be more who were the day. Family.
Asemo.
Somebody decide we are saying that decided say NDBM. Youth never know. And decided say no chocolates. No, some scientific research has proved that it's even not good. When I get to 30, 40 years, I cannot perform as a man. So why should I eat it now to kill my manhood? Kwame, what we so we decide research it to we are say Emma youth no told me say Kim.
No.
I'm telling you, and as I said, what we be when it be around the world, baby, I talk about we should new markets. Japan say we talk pa. We talk ni pa. Oh, nti say I drink a here for tenacity. Now it's me save the cocoa industry.
Right.
As we speak here, and yet until so bibi within the shortest possible time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Syndication, because the government behind in the direction.
Yeah.
So almost syndication now, it is still available. They can go for it. But kwame the entire syndication no, kotobeku ubane say, ukojia kwame bibi arranges fee, interest rates. De beba no. Nas I say yebeje 1.2 billion na. Me mo be 700 million kwame neko. That's kind of yes, I knew that you know Kobiamus how come
yeah.
I didn't think yen must have been sustainable. I am benefit.
We are in the era of reset.
Come as I reset with you. I say I would maybe I made now as I did my question, my question and that pataso. Oh, but that is not reset. That is retrogression.
Okay.
Because we are seeing right. We don't reset to go back. We reset to move forward. Reset near self-introspection. Also, what do we name? Now, what you discard the name one and the other. That is resetting of your own life. I won't sit down for excuse me, say President Mama American Terms of resetting my life. As who said, "Dear me, because I need to move forward. We don't reset to go back." Anyway. Research whatever magic yenya gold more ton bi say ye pe gold no go say ateni ke se pa na edi past governments ina atem no some say ade friends reserve no want to say ye the gold no go say a tourist attraction. Can you imagine? Right. He doesn't even understand the meaning of reserves.
I don't know if I do so. I don't know, but that's it. That will concerns piano. That's I
really have to come to the studio.
Yeah, we have to. You have to.
There's so much we can talk about.
Yeah.
I did now buy me a lunch near the PFJ2. Now, what they come with the trauma sana bako. Now, what they compare now, you see, feed Ghana. So, now, and when you say, come a year be fisuno, so Bekaya, there was a dry spell before about 4 months. Bia, a man full war. Mono area when you know, and funny now say. So we sought permission from Parliament and Cabinet, and they say, no, as I see, reserved for staffs. And see, when approval came, World Bank, donor partners in our boy man. Let me cry me by power. Most of the Niano buy and the warehouses are and people knew this was in existence. So Ghana for the no Ghana for yeah. This is a massive education, so you're better in terms of nutrition. And so we say abrofo de fi outside the bar Vietnam no money ade eti e ba sa no ye wo nuane sepu fu se Ghana ya hwe pa bebre gu won mu a ye ntoyo nti ekwafo kra wo kaya last year farmers ka say they will boycott farmers day because somebody ye dwan eyin na gu ho ye nto na ye beti ananse say ye kwaji World Bank ma yisika bi say ye fan koto dwan to come and feed Ghana for what kind of scam is that? What kind of scam? I have evidence. Later, esan buy any 2025 cropping season. No, you buy any na egua neto aye diama even farmers.
Yeah.
Farmers be the northern part of Ghana. Omumu eguho, tuko guho, soya beans, all those things bro. Then Atufasing comes to tell us, say, some World Bank facility be some $22 million be they koto and the be feed Ghana first. What kind of a journey na koto? This is a scam. How do you know Boba?
Honorable Yaw Frimpong Addo is the MP for Manso Adubia and the member of Parliament. Okay, he's also a member of the Parliamentary Committee on Food and Agri. Radio on Pure 95.7. This. Okay. Now, Alaji Abdul Salam Abba. Alaji, Bimachu. Your microphone, please. Koko issue on honorable Chishim Kakra say abano editor chacha who's over any business you can gain